All right, what about number 7 here? Number 7 shows that a class has 5 students. What's the probability that at least 4 of the students were born on a weekend? And you're like, that's not bad. That's again, I got 5 people, and there's 4 that I need to be born on a weekend. The probability that you were born on a weekend is 2 out of 7, and that's got to happen 4 times. And then the probability that you weren't born on a weekend is going to be 5 out of 7, and that will happen to the other person, right? But then wait a minute, that's exactly 4 people, 4 of 5. That's not at least 5. I mean, not at least 4 of 5, because at least means that it could have been 4 out of the 5 or 5 out of the 5. So it means it could also have this case. So now what do I do? Well, in probability, it's kind of nice that probability is always kind of the same. If you say and, you multiply things together, like 4 of the people had to be born on a weekend and 1 had to be born on a weekday. That's why I multiplied these things together, because I kind of have to use the word and in English there. When you use the word or, that means addition in probability. So I'm going to have to find that first probability, and then I'm going to find that second probability. And since it's an or problem, I'm going to have to add those two together. So how could I do that? I would go, what was it? 5 math over to PRB C4, and then it was 2 7s. 2 7s 4 times, and 5 7s 1 time. And there's the probability of that. And I would add to that this other probability. So I'm going to hit second enter, which is just going to copy. And this time I'm going to change up. I'm going to go to the beginning, I guess, and change them in order. But this would become a 5, because I want all 5 people to be born on the weekend. And change this to a 0, which anything to the 0 power is 1. And now I can go up and I can take this answer and I can add it to this answer, and I am done. Now, a little thing I might show you since you're here. Instead of typing all that all the time, there's another button on your calculator. It's in the distribution menu. So second vars right there. And if you go up or down, you will see binomial PDF. So if I hit enter, it'll say how many trials are there. There was 5. What's the probability of success, which was 2 out of 7. And how many do I need of those? I needed 4. And then if I hit paste, it will type it all in and give me that exact same answer you see at the top of my calculator, the one where I typed it all in. Then I could have done that again. And then that PDF, the CDF button is actually 0 to that number. It'll actually add them all up. But I could do that some other time. All right, stay happy.